What's a moment that gave you a reality check? In the middle of the year, a new kid joined our class and sat beside me. He asked to borrow a pen and paper from me to take notes and apologized, saying that he was just really forgetful and promised to someday make it up to me. I honestly couldn't care less because I barely took notes in class anyway, so I just gave him whatever he needed. But after a month of getting asked for paper and pens, I called him out, asking why he couldn't buy his own stuff at this point in the school year. I was super annoyed at being this guy's supply store when we weren't even close friends. He looked down at his worn-out shoes and apologized in a voice that was more quiet and sincere. I told him that I was done hearing his apologies every single day and needed some explanation. After moments of silence between us, he started opening up by saying that he wasn't forgetful at all. His family had just immigrated, so money was still tight. All of his siblings were forced to start school right away, so he had given his allowance and supplies to them whenever he could. Honestly, I had always lived pretty privileged compared, so I never expected to come across someone who was in a serious situation and still gave away everything he had to his younger siblings. I felt like a really bad person. When I got home, I explained the situation to my parents and asked them for any extra clothes and supplies we could give to my new friend. I packed up old notebooks and different colored pens and added a few toys for his siblings. I made sure to include a pair of shoes I never used after noticing earlier how worn out his shoes were. My parents were incredibly proud and offered to bring everything to the boy's house over the weekend. His family cried over the first kind gesture they had ever experienced after moving to a new place.